Hey D-Gens, welcome back. I'm Anoki Noel, and today we're watching more One Piece. Now, not only did that pausing point absolutely kill me because I was gone at Pokemon North American International Championships last weekend, I lost my voice. I'll be honest with you, once I was done at the Pokemon tournament, my hotel was right across from the casino, and that is the hardest escape room in the entire world. I left at 5 a.m. every night, and I had so much fun. That vlog will be up on my second channel here if you do want to check it out. But back to One Piece. A surprising amount of you guys play Pokemon and recognized me at these past two tournaments I went to, and that was so fun. Thank you so much for saying hi and also not spoiling One Piece for me. One of the first things that people come up to me and say is like, don't worry, I'm not going to say a single thing. Let's not talk about it. Like, and it's the cutest thing ever. I love you guys so much. But it did destroy me for like having to take like that long of a break and then get my voice back. And if you can't tell, I'm like just getting it back, but it's been clawing at me and I want to make sure I get my posts to you. And I just need to watch it so freaking bad. So if I like cough a little bit or need a little water break, I apologize in advance. But we got to the point where Mr. 3, I'm forgetting his real name, I should remember it and write it down, and Luffy finally got Ace off this podium. Now this is such a liberating feeling. Not only does Ace have his cuffs off and can finally fight back for the life that he wants and the life that he deserves to live, it is also as exhilarating and exciting it is for this pivotal moment for Luffy to finally have this win to get his brother back and to actually fight alongside with him and Whitebeard. It is also such a horrifying feeling because Garp is in such a critical position, and I know I've talked about this in a lot of different episodes and posts, but I just want to be very clear that I understand the position that Garp is in, and my emotions truly do shine before the logic does. And I like to acknowledge how I understand the character and also how I personally feel about the character can coexist. Because I feel like whenever I come across characters like Garp, it's so hard to truly get my feelings across as well as the understanding of the character. Just because he's so morally gray, he's in a weird position. And like, I've had so many moments this past weekend where I just think about how Garp, you know, was like, you need to take my life if you want to save Ace, essentially, to Luffy. And Luffy was like, I can't. And the way that Garp just took that hit like it was everything, like in his own way, he is trying to save Ace in the position that he's in. You know, having the title of a hero and having to uphold that is just such a difficult position to be in, especially when pirates, they do crime. You know, they are not great people. It's, again, so complicated. But despite Ace being saved in this moment, it's not over. And war always has casualty on two different sides. And I know I've said this before, but I feel like Garp may give his life up for Ace, and so will Whitebeard. And I feel like that's going to be the two most major casualties here. And it's just going to be really rough. I feel like that's going to be the casualties. The more I think about it, the more I think like Ace is going to be okay. I keep thinking about the new generations of pirates, right? I also can't help but to think about that era of anime where not a lot of main characters or fan favorites usually die, you know, like there's a lot of plot armor in this era of anime when this arc is being written. However, like One Piece does transcend so many different topics comparing it to like its peers at the time. So it's not out of the question. But I think I feel pretty safe with Ace now, and especially now that he's out of those shackles. He said he wanted to live. I feel like he feels the camaraderie. He feels loved. He feels like there's something worth fighting for, to make sure that none of his loved ones were fighting for Nai. But again, like, who's to say? But I'm pretty confident that Garp and Whitebeard will die here. That's just kind of like the feelings that I'm getting, kind of like how I'm reading into the anime, just due to like some of the flashbacks and the build up. That's kind of what I'm reading into here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the play button and I guess see what happens. But before we start today's episode, if you guys want to watch bonus content, check out my Patreon. If you like the edited down version, check out my YouTube members. Both of those places get content well in advance before anybody else does. But if you want to keep watching for free, then do so. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, maybe even check out some of my other social media or my vlog channel. All of those things are free and help keep the channel going so I can keep watching anime with you. All right, let's get to the episode. Oh my god, Luffy's face. Oh, Whitebeard. Oh my god, the relief just on his face. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It just feels like it's too early to celebrate this shit. I'm so fucking excited. Okay, I need to calm down. Oh, my voice. Oh my God, the camaraderie. Everybody's so excited. I know this is going to give a huge second wave to people to keep just fighting and going forward and continuing. Literally made a direct escape out of there. Dude, everybody's just so excited. Damn, that's so rough to split off, like right off the bat. But I mean, I know it's just in protection of each other, right? And to cover more ground. We also finally get to see Ace fight, like truly. Like we kind of got to see a little bit with Blackbeard, but now we really get to see what he's truly and fully capable of. Because like he cannot hold back now. Like he needs to fight for everything. Everything is on the line. There's so many strong beings here. Oh! The dynamic duo. Oh. No, that's such a brotherly moment. That's so fucking sweet. To get praise from your older brother. Look at him. He's so cheeky about it too. That's so sweet. Like you can tell just like how relieved Luffy is, like how relieved Whitebeard is. Whitebeard hasn't even said a word, but just like from the realization in his face to like I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It's a fucking drawing, but like the expressions are done so well. Like you can tell Luffy is just feeling a lot more secure and better now that Ace is off that platform. No, they're not okay yet. They still need to get the fuck out of there, but it's just so much more reassuring that he's within arm's reach. The fact that Ace was like, I didn't even think you'd be the one to like come and show up. And it's like, I don't know. It really secures that bond between brothers that like, hey, yo, I got you. I got your back, dude. Yeah, girl, bye. That's not happening. We all know that. The Freakazoid brothers. This is also crazy. Whoa! That was so sick. No, I fucking love this so much. Leave my brother alone, bro. Okay, period. Dude, I don't know. This final stretch is really getting me like stressed out because none of the the admirals like have rolled up. Aokiji, Kizaru, Akainu, like none of them have interrupted this at all. I mean, Garp Loki kind of had a little moment where he, in his own way, I feel saved Ace, kind of dodged that bullet. Sengoku, I think his name is, really fucking choked up on that and let them escape. But like, at what point does Sengoku say, "Hey, yo, stop them," right? Because I mean, Whitebeard is tattered, beaten, bruised, and granted, like Luffy can only do so much, if anything, against them. I mean, is Ace even capable of holding them back as they retreat? Because like their only goal was to get and protect Ace, right? Like, are they going to continue to retaliate and try to take down more Navy, or are they just going to leave? Aww. Ace always being stronger. Oh, see, he's rolling up right now. Holy shit. I mean, Firefist Ace got this, right? He's just ice, no? How hot does your fire burn, Ace? I mean, that's going to be some incredible steam. I mean, you're not going to be able to see jack shit, right? Interesting. I wonder why he'd want that. Okay. Yeah, bro is fucking pissed off, dude. Oh. Also, this is my official apology to Mr. 3, bro. I genuinely, like last episode, thought he saw the Navy was winning, so he's just gonna reverse Uno, steal a uniform, and get the fuck out of there as safely as possible. But no, bro. Took a note from Mr. 2, went undercover, impersonated to help honor his friend, Clay, from sacrificing himself. And that is incredible of him. And that was like a character development that I just wasn't ready for or expecting. And I just want to shout him out for that, and I want to give my deepest apologies for talking shit on him in that moment, because that came out of left field for me. Okay, are they really just gonna like secure Ace and dip then? Oh, period. Okay, redemption arc. This is good. This is good for him. This is like to show his apology. Yeah, that is so self-sacrificing. It's crazy. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I don't think Whitebeard would want him to sacrifice himself for that. I understand he made a grave mistake, but still, he knows that too. He's trying to atone for his sins. I mean, yeah, but I don't think a father would want that. Holy shit. That is not the smart way to do that shit. Damn, he even stopped it. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Whitebeard is just like such a father first. It's so hard to explain it, but after learning more about Whitebeard and what he has done, not just for his friends, not just for his crew, but like the world, looking at his impact on Fishman Island, what his life genuinely means for others in the world, whether it's safety, security, and so on. It's just, he is truly a father first. Like, this man just wants to have a family, and he just wants his people to be okay. You know, he doesn't really like fuck around with other shit. In any other given circumstances of a pirate, this is the perfect way to atone for your sins. Throwing yourself into the battlefield, giving a chance to whoever you done wrong to escape, do well, survive by sacrificing yourself. There would be no hesitation by that. But the sheer fact that he is on his dying deathbed and still protecting his sons is just like, that means a father. Like, what a true selfless man. Exactly. Spoken just like a true father. Like, he genuinely cares. No parent wants to watch their child die in front of them. No, don't say your final order. No. No, in the same breath that I said that no parent wants to watch their kid die, no kid wants to watch their parent die either. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's no way for them to escape without casualties, and this is Whitebeard's way of sacrificing himself for his children. He does not want to see a single one of them die. He does not want to see another one of them die, as I'm sure there's already major casualties. This is not going to be easy, bro. He's the only one that can hold them back. Oh, he recognizes that this era is turning into a new one, and there's things that he can't do anymore. He's gonna die. He's getting old, and instead of dying in old age, he's dying for a purpose. And the fact that he's a father, exactly, the fact that he's a father makes us hurt so much more. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just have goosebumps all over my body. It's such a, like, there's these moments now in One Piece where I'm just like so shell shocked. There's so much to digest right there. And then, like, he only wants a family. He only wants to make a difference, a change. He just wants something, a place for himself. And the sheer fact that he's like, there is no boat that can take me into the new world. Like, he recognizes that there's changes happening. There's new pirates. He saw Luffy. He heard from Shanks that there's this boy that he sacrificed his arm to. Shanks, red hair Shanks. And then he meets Ace. He sees Ace. He understands who Ace is. And then he hears about his brother. And then he hears his brother rolling up to the fucking impossible. Like, there's just like so many things that just don't make sense, but they're making sense. Like, he sees something. He sees something in this new age that he just can't fulfill, and he can't be a part of it. He sees his time ending, and no man, especially a man of Whitebeard's caliber, wants to sit and die of a sickness of old age. Like, this man truly does fight for a difference, whether it's the safety of his family, for the better of, example, Fishman Island that we heard of. I'm sure there's multiple other places that they've said before. It's just, in this very moment, he is making this decision to do as much damage as he can to the most corrupt system that he has ever seen in his life, in order for his sons, all of his sons, not just Ace, to be okay. It's like, this is such a sacrifice that is, it just goes so deep that, like, I want to cry. I can feel it swell up in my throat, but it's just so admirable. And it's a really hard thing to digest, like, in this very moment. And like, I don't even, like, I'm speechless. I really hope they listen to his order. We'll never see Whitebeard in his peak, but we're gonna see him give every last bit of his life right here. Oh, Ace. And I know the survivor's guilt is just gonna hurt him so bad. Look, he can't even take in the fact that all these characters around him are black and white. He can't even acknowledge anything else that's going around him. He understands what's happening right now, and I'm sure he's feeling the guilt of so many lives being sacrificed for him, but not just the lives of his brother, but of his parent, of his father, of the person that he admires the most. Dude, he can't even listen to his brother that he grew up with right now. Like, I don't even see Ace accepting this by any means. Like, I don't even know what Ace is gonna do in this situation. Exactly. Damn, even Garp recognizes that. Bro, do they even realize what's going on right now? I love buggy.tv. Or sorry, twitch.buggy. Wait, twitch.tv-buggy. Is that how it's formatted? My favorite streamer. Oh, bro, they're about to get a violent reality. I'm a legend, by the way. As much as I shit on Buggy, I love him. I really do. And I think previously I was like, oh, he wants to be the Pirate King. He wants to be the Pirate King. But honestly, maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know where I came up with that with. I'm trying to remember a moment where he said that's what he wanted. But I think bro just wants to be rich and famous. I think he just wants to be like a degenerate fucking pirate, bro. Just live an easy life with booze, cash, money, and a solid bounty and a name, you know? He's just not gonna hold back anymore. Yeah, he can't accept that. Ace just can't. Dude, after everything his father did, Ace just needs to leave. Was he saying thank you? Bowing his head all the way to the ground. There's no need for words. Absolutely none. You can tell he's just like, thank you for everything you've done. You didn't have to do this. You gave me a second chance at life. You looked at me for Ace. You didn't look at me for my father. You took me in. It's just like, there's just so much gratitude towards Whitebeard from Ace on such like a deep level. He truly believed in him. Like, how could you even ask that? Does he not understand everything that he's done for everybody? He was such a good father. Look at that's all he ever fucking wanted to. That's just such a crazy thing to ask. Are you happy that I was your father? He does more than most birth fathers do. Even Jinbei's tearing up. Dude, yeah, like, I know that hurts so bad. Like, he just does not want to look back. As much as Ace wants to fight and try to help, he needs to just get out of here as fast as possible. I know, like, exactly, like, you've already seen him manipulate one of, I literally forget his name. Bro's got male pattern baldness on the top and long on the sides, bro. I don't remember what that guy's name is, but, like, we saw how he manipulated him. Like, he plays fucking mental games. Like, Akainu just does not fuck around, bro. He doesn't give a fuck. And he's probably the scariest out of the three, in my opinion. Like, at least with Aokiji, I feel like he questions his morals and his place and what he needs to do. He definitely has respect for Garp in some sense and has given Luffy some slack. And you have Kizaru that just seems a little off the wall interesting. I'm not saying that he's any better, but he's something else. He's a different type of he's just cocky, I feel, you know, where this guy just seems like a different breed of military. Like, this guy is so devoted to the world government, and he almost uses it as an excuse to be as evil as fucking possible, I fear. You know, it's kind of the same way I feel that, like, Christians will use the Bible as an excuse to do really shitty things sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like he uses the Navy as an excuse to do all these awful things that I bet he would just do in his fucking free time. Whoa, okay. We says slick back, bro. Okay, she's just talking trash. He's just talking shit. Sorry, hold up. Bro took his whole ass hat off. Bro said, wave check. Dude, why did that hit him so differently? Oh, Ace, honey. See, this is Ace's biggest fucking downfall, dude. He did the same thing with Blackbeard, and that's why he's in the position that he is now. Like, bro is Fire Fist Ace. Like, he burns hot, dude, and once something gets to him, he can't let it go. Dude, and this is like the one fucking moment he can't let this get to him. Why are we bringing him up again? What's the point? No, absolutely not, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. He found Ace's weak point and then just put his fingers in all the pie and opened up that wound. Fuck, dude. Yeah, this is such a pivotal point right here. Like, he gave way too much time, the light of day, to this guy. Like, Ace really fucked up. Like, he needed to keep running. Everybody knows that's not the case. And there's nothing anybody can do against this guy. That is like that is the furthest thing from worthless, by the way. Oh, Ace, honey, you can't let this get to you. Like, he is the worst matchup for him. This is such a verbal trap. This is such a verbal trap. Oh, he just fire versus magma. It's just not fucking it, dude. One definitely burns hotter. Honey, I don't know what he doesn't know. Dude, no, this is where Garp comes in, and this is where Garp dies. Or Whitebeard, even. Dude, Ace, dude, you made the same mistake a second time, dude. And the worst part is you can't even fucking blame Ace. I mean, look at his fucking life. Look at how fucking awful and dog shit it was, how he was smited for just being fucking born. And then you have a man that essentially came and saved him and gave him a purpose, gave him a new name, gave him a family, and didn't even look at him differently than anybody else due to like who he was from or who he was birthed from. That's such a fucking targeted attack. And we know that this works because it worked with Blackbeard. Blackbeard did something and Ace couldn't let it go and he chased after it. And now the same thing's happening with Whitebeard. You're saying shit about Whitebeard, A, B, C, and D. He's not gonna be able to let it go. This is just gonna cause more casualties. This is just so fucked up. I wouldn't even be surprised if Garp and Whitebeard here die. I fear that like I don't know, maybe I don't fucking oh my god, this is so frustrating. Ace, baby, you were so close. You were so close. I mean, they really are. He is not being smart about it. Luffy needs to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. Like he sees the new era. He sees it in front of him. He literally sees two pivotal fucking boys in this new era of pirates. He sees Luffy and Ace. He knows the background. He knows the history. They know who they belong to. Not only that, how much they fucking accomplished. Everything. Dude, this is actually the worst fucking thing to ever happen. I can't. Like, now this is my horror show. No, he's going right for Luffy. You're fucking lying. No, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Was that... No, it's fucking gone! It's gone! It's gone! That was so rude. That was so rude. That was so rude. That was so rude. Why the fuck would they step on that? That shit made me so fucking nauseous. What the fuck do you mean to be continued? What the fuck? Because I almost paused and was like, I wonder why they bring out his video card. I wonder if they blah, 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 blah. But no, that's why it's literally just to show a visual on like where he is. But he's a Logia fruit, right? So like essentially like he could be okay. We watch him get shoot by guns, but then there's the whole fucking hockey thing where like I guess like you can like manifest to hit those bitches. I don't fucking know. I thought Whitebeard was coming in. So I saw the Whitebeard symbol. I was like, oh shit, here it is. Here is the fucking sacrifice because he sees Luffy's potential, but no. No. That's a classic anime ending, actually. That's funny. That's pretty good. Yeah. That's a good cliffhanger. No. Dude, see, like, okay, if they did that in the middle of the episodes, maybe I would have believed it. But they did it at the end, so we good. They did it at the end, so we good. What the fuck? Are we good? Are we okay? I feel like, okay, wait, no. Actually, am I on straight copium right now? Be so for real with me, gamers, because that just feels like I feel nauseous, first of all. Second of all, there's no fucking way, right? I fear that like if they put that at the end of the episode, that literally just means that he's okay, because it's a really good cliffhanger. That's usually how anime works, and these characters don't usually die. But again, going back to what I was saying beforehand, One Piece has been very it goes against the grain and topics from that anime era, like fan favorites, main characters, yada yada yada. Like they don't die. Like bad things don't happen to them, but like in that era. But also like One Piece is so progressive that it talks about so many different topics and stuff that is extremely progressive compared to its peers. But no, actually it's so okay. It's so okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode with me. I'm gonna go watch the next one. Love you. Bye.